I love that song.
I have my fan anyway because it's second nature at this point. So I'm just going to use it. Good morning / afternoon / evening, house guests, wherever you are in the world. And welcome to The Cup, the Currently Unnamed Podcast, where we put the real and the tea in reality. And you can always come to us first to quench your thirst. I'm Logan Murphy. Say something gay. Gay. Thank you. And I'm just drinking water today. I already had my iced coffee. If you couldn't tell, I'm very caffeinated. But yes, water, hydration, important, all the things. Oh no.
No.
Oh no.
No, Clara, the condensation.
No. Goodness. Okay, Lewis, just go ahead, darling.
Oh, hi. Good day, Julie. I'm that was the worst Australian accent.
That was
Sorry.
bad.
That was
I didn't even know it was
so
Australian.
I could not tell. I was like, I don't know
day.
what you're going for.
Good day. Good day. Good. Hi.
You sound like a nice Australian donkey.
It was giving Swedish Trixie.
Not that.
The
Klarna.
You paid the price. You paid the number of times. Klarna.
The once, the twice, the thrice,
I
the
love to
thrice.
watch the Big Brother
Darn.
with the boy Jane and the red and the blue and all
And
the
the
colors of the
three.
rainbow.
Klarna.
Thrice, the thrice. I love the shop Klarna.
Anyway, Lewis.
Anyway, I'm Lewis. I'm a canny laddie going back to Manny in a week or 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Very excited to talk about some shit that I can't keep up with.
There's so much.
And this is just a reminder that Taylor's karma is always and forever. My name is Eris Envy. I'm your punk rock Harry Ferry from York. And I did that in the wrong order, but who cares?
Hi, I'm Esme, and I have one question for you. Would you like another nail?
God.
And I am drinking seltzer water, this time without a fucking fly in it. So I'm really winning today. Despite I did spill it on me as soon as we went off camera. So
Work, diva. I'm proud of you.
I'm hoping that I get one podcast where I don't fuck up my drink.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Well, friends, lovely individuals.
Friends.
This Big Brother house is just, oh God, it's, what is happening? It's only 3 weeks in. Y'all, it's only 3 weeks in.
We still have about 3 months left. I'm not.
We have about
ready
80
for another
days. I think it's just under 80 days. So. That feels correct, honestly. Oh, Lord. So, yes, this is our Wednesday update. So, we're going to talk about all of the live feed stuff. Today is just live feeds. So, if you're not caught up on live feeds and you don't want spoilers, this is not the stream for you. But you can go check out our Monday stream where we do talk about Sunday's episode. And we will be back as well on Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern to dive into the live eviction episode. We should have the new HOH. Actually, we may have the new HOH. We might not have the new HOH. We honestly don't know because Pressure Cooker is happening. We might go live for Pressure Cooker. I haven't really talked about it with anybody else.
I would.
We might go live Thursday night for Pressure Cooker. Like, it might be a late night sort of situation. I think we're all going to be up watching it if it's on feeds, which it better be on feeds, Mr.
Get
B.
it on feeds, you get on feeds.
Mr. B, I'm going to need Pressure Cooker on feeds. Okay, thank you.
Or you're homophobic.
It should be
I
on
don't know.
feeds.
I don't make the rules except I do.
It
so.
probably will be. Most
It will
endurance
be on
comps are on
feeds.
feeds, so I'm not
Like the
super
wall
worried.
comp is usually, right?
Do you think
We
we'll
should
do
have
that
an
wall comp this
endurance
season?
on our own and like see who can stay on the stream for as long as they can.
I will win.
Without falling asleep.
I will win.
Honestly.
It'll be
I will
me
win.
and Logan for a while. I
I
think.
will win. Period.
Okay.
So yeah, we're gonna dive into everything. But first, make sure to subscribe, follow us on all the things, do the things and the likes and the things, because we're here covering Big Brother 3 times a week. And it's a lot. This season is a lot. So
And since Lana isn't here, make sure to get your cup merch.
Oh yeah. I don't know where my cup mug
Placeholder.
is.
Pretend this. Can somebody impose a cup logo on this for a split second?
I think I know, hold on, I think I know where mine is.
Etsy.com. You can get your cups, your stickers. I believe there's other shit.
Ship international.
They ship international, so there's no excuses. You're welcome, Lana. I definitely did not do that justice as you would, but that's okay.
Cup mug.
mug.
Cup mug.
In the words of Miss Fissalicious, international.
International. We do ship international. So
And color is the lip.
all right, divas and hunties and mumas, let's dive in. We're going to do a very quick overview of what's happened this week. We've got alliances to talk about. We've got new alliances to talk about. We've got exposed alliances. Everyone's making an alliance. How many alliances is Suri in? We don't know.
You get an
really
alliance.
honestly
You get an
don't
alliance.
know.
Everybody gets an alliance.
Suri is literally the Oprah of alliances, and I'm kind of loving it. So let's talk about where we are at currently.
Oh,
So,
cup mug. Cup mug.
cup mug, da-na-na-na-na, cup mug, da-na-na-na-na, cup mug. Well, we summoned Lana back. So Lana, throw us your intro.
Hello, I am Lana, your resident diva, here to give the tea, spill the tea, and drink the tea because you know I love me some tea. I might be late to the party, but I am always your resident diva. Don't forget that. Purr. And if you have some tea, you know what to do, hit me up. We already talked about the cup mug because I saw you. I did jump on the stream as soon as I got kicked out. And I'm just drinking basic water because that's what it is. So,
Hello. Yeah. So, all right.
Suri,
So,
Oprah of
Suri is the
alliances.
Oprah of alliances. So, Felicia is still our HOH. Her initial noms were Jag and Cameron. However, Jag won the power of veto, and the entire plan for the whole week was to backdoor Hisam. Our final noms are Hisam and Cameron going into Thursday's eviction. As of this moment, Hisam is going in a unanimous vote. I don't think there was some waffling about whether some people would vote to keep Hisam. There have been a couple of small movements to keep Hisam. I don't think anything has stuck really. People are saying that certain people want to vote to keep Hisam, but that's not the case. AKA America. People are saying America wants to vote to keep Hisam, and she's made it very clear she is not doing so.
It was
go ahead.
It was a little bit of a talk, but they realized they wouldn't have the numbers regardless of how they sliced it. Like, if they would need Jared would tell Suri. They would need Red would tell Cameron. He wouldn't do it. So they wouldn't have enough votes on either side of the house to flip it, even if they wanted to. So it's kind of was it got to like, we'll think about it, but it's kind of moot at this point. Like, it's not happening.
And why blow up their game if it's not going to work anyways?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I'm not going to like. I would love. I cannot deal with another almost flip. I'm so sorry. I cannot deal with another.
I can't take it.
Yeah.
I couldn't
It's been
sit around.
22 days, and we've had so many flips.
It was a mishmash pit of flips. Like, I don't think I can go through another 2-3 days from after the veto till the live eviction of them going back and forth of who to flip. Are we flipping? Are we not flipping? Are we flipping? I couldn't do it. Like, even with this whole thing before the before the veto, and the possibilities of maybe not putting up Hisam was already too much. And it was like we heard everybody's name in the house could have been a replacement nominee at that point. And that was so frustrating because it's like, why are we doing this when you told everybody in the house that Heisen was the going to be the backdoor option. That was the plan. That's what we're gonna do. But then all of a sudden we're scared. Now it's gonna be Mimi. No, it's gonna be Red. No, it's gonna be Bowie. No, it's gonna be it's gonna be America. No, back to Mimi. Back to Bowie. Back to America. Back to Red. Back to.
Yeah.
Are you freaking kidding me?
This Big Brother house is like a shop on the beachfront because it's selling flip-flops.
Oh.
This is
That was good.
That was good.
This is like what it's like if I'm dreaming and I'm dreaming of a Big Brother season as I'm waking up, because it doesn't make fucking sense.
It makes no sense.
None
It's
whatsoever.
just like, it really is. And we kind of talked about this a little bit on Monday. It really feels like a Survivor season of Big Brother.
Mhm.
And a lot of it is because a lot of the gameplay is being headlined by Suri. And this is just how we know she plays Survivor. It's very interesting to see Suri play 24/7, not 360, but 100.
Right.
24/7, 100, because that's how long she'll be in the house.
100 hours. Ouch.
So
Wait.
where do
We're gonna
we
move on for
eat? We're gonna move on. Where do we even begin?
I think we got to begin after the veto ceremony.
That feels correct. Yeah.
Because the veto, this is what we're getting to. After that veto ceremony, we were on
We were live.
live.
We were live.
We were live when that happened, and it was just like the intensity in the tension that was in that room when the fees came back.
You can just cut the tension with a knife. Like,
Oh my God.
literally.
You can cut the
Heisen?
tension with a spoon.
It was so
Like-
it was like, oh my God. Heisen was staring at Izzy, and he was like, ugh. And Izzy was like looking at him like, what? And Suri was like, I don't know what y'all doing. Why are we staring at each other? And then Bowie like, what you looking at me for? I ain't do it. And Mimi walks in, is like, "Oop." And she turned up and walked back out. I was like, baby, this was
Mimi
Yeah.
said, eat her.
she Homer Simpson back into the shrubs, baby. She disappeared.
It felt very. I don't know if anyone's gonna get this Golden Girls reference, but when Blanche comes in and she's like shrimp, and then walks
Shrimp and
straight
walks
back out,
yes,
like
yes.
yeah, it was giving very Blanche Devereaux in this moment. Yeah, so they come back. We were on live when the feeds came back after the veto.
And
basically
every
it was-
right to be mad.
Yeah. So we were doing our thing. As soon as we went off, Heisen basically went through his series of apologies because he was just like, I did not realize the effect I was having. And I need to, he immediately was just like, I'm apologizing, and then kind of went off to do his own thing. And since then has kind of been ostracized, but is spending hours on end campaigning to most of the house. As of right now, he is currently in his Felicia campaigning.
Well, it was like pinning blame initially. Like, who was he pinning blame on to begin with? Because I think it was like naming names.
America.
Yeah.
It's because America named the whole like leftover situation. So immediately right after, Izzy ran up to the balcony where Corey and America were, and Izzy was like, oh, America, he is mad at you. And she's just like, what did I do? And in that moment also, I was kind of like, what did America do? What has America done?
We were live, and it was like that moment was like he's pissed. He wants to kill you. Like joking, obviously. Like
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And like
which I come to find out on some Twitter posts and threads that some people, some Arabs and Muslim people, feel that that is a microaggression against the Arab community when the first thing you go say is he's gonna kill you, he's going to blow up at you. So I'm like, you know what? I am going to respect that because I know I can tell microaggressions when it's done to my people and more so than other people. And so when somebody from another group is saying this is a microaggression against our people, I'm like, you know what? I respect that. And so
Totally.
I'm going to respect, and I won't be using those things towards people because I feel like even if this is a joke and exaggeration, some jokes ain't funny.
Yep.
And some exaggerations are too extreme because that man did not want to kill America.
No,
He was just upset with her.
Like,
he was upset.
It also
with her.
doesn't help that her name is America. Like, it does not help the situation at all. It was a very,
You're
very
right.
poor. Yeah, it was a
You're
very, very
right.
poor choice of words by Izzy. And I agree with you, Lana, completely. I'm like, I respect whatever y'all are feeling about microaggressions. I respect that.
I mean,
I'm
because
not-
who are we to say what's not microaggressions for other people?
Exactly.
Right.
I think if it was someone that me and Lana, like if it was somebody black and me and Lana were like, this is a microaggression, we would have the
Same
right to say
scenario.
that.
Right.
Same
And
scenario.
I would hate for
Absolutely,
somebody to be like, no, it's not. I'm like, don't tell me.
Right.
Okay.
Like, I'm not gonna say this isn't because I can't say if it is or not.
Yeah.
But
It's
yeah. But yeah, that's a good point, Logan. I didn't even think about that. Her name is America. And
It really just makes the situation even worse than it would have been otherwise.
And he's gonna kill you. Oh,
It's just bad.
I remember I watched that clip. I felt my toes like physically curl when she was like, "He's gonna blow up at you," because, bitch.
right.
I mean, it felt obvious to me. Like, don't fucking say that
Don't say
about
that.
an Arab. Like, are you serious?
I mean, because we get upset when folks be like, she go pop off on you when it's a black woman, and you're like, the first thing she gonna do is pop off on you, or she gonna go off, or she's aggressive. We like.
I was gonna say I literally replied to someone on Twitter 2 days ago that was calling. I don't remember whether it was Sari or Felicia, but was calling one of them aggressive. I'm like, we're still calling black women aggressive in the year 2023.
On Beyonce's
Where?
internet. On Beyonce's internet. We call
On Beyonce's Renaissance tour internet. Like, hello.
When Beyonce said America has a problem, the problem was Sam.
Not this.
Not this. What I was gonna say was when Beyonce said everybody on mute, it meant all the people who were spouting that bullshit.
On mute.
Everybody on mute.
Everybody on mute. But apparently some people did not. But it's okay. But yeah, it was interesting. But yeah, Heisen was upset. And he justifiably had a reason to be upset. His whole alliance has been making him feel comfortable all week long, and only to blindside him and backdoor him. And he had no chance of fighting for his life in this game. So he felt upset. And I'm like,
and his alliance put him up. Like
Right. He owned his own alliance is HOH, and he's gonna go home. And it's kind of like that sucks. And honestly, for me, I'm not gonna monopolize, but for me, I want to know, what did they expect him to do once you did this to him? Because they're upset with him now because he's campaigning and how he's campaigning. I'm like, what did you want this man to do? Be like, oh, y'all got me. I guess I'm going home. Shucks, I'm not saying anything. If you did that to me, I'm blowing up everything I know about y'all. I'm blowing up the house. I'm blowing y'all all up.
You want to play? Let's play.
Let's play. And I'm trying to get as many votes as I get. But if I don't get the votes, I'm going out the door swinging. I promise you. And it's like, your game ain't going to be the same after. Now, people can say, oh, they're just mad, and he go throw everything against the wall, because that's what Jag has been saying all week. Oh, he's going to throw everything against the wall, and we shouldn't listen to him. We shouldn't believe him. I'm like, but if my back is against the wall and I got nothing to lose, why would I lie?
Yeah.
What does he need? Why does he need to lie? Because he's going home. He knows he's going home. There's no chance of him staying. So everything he's saying, I'm going to listen to it, and I'm going to put it in my back pocket. Be like, oh, okay. So
even if I don't beat him, I'll be like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And that's literally just what he's been doing the last couple of days. His campaigning is just telling everybody about the professors and denying that he called people leftovers, which, thank you, Hamster Watch, for clipping the moment where he did indeed call his alliance leftovers. So we do have confirmation of that.
But he included himself in that. He said we were all left over. So I don't think he was calling the alliance the leftovers of people who just left over in a negative way. He was just saying she picked who she wanted and we were all left over. And so we had to form. So I was like, in a way, sure, he said the word left over, but did he mean it in the same way that America told the story? No.
No.
But I also don't
But
know.
America was smart to manipulate that situation in the way that she did.
I also don't blame America if that's actually how she interpreted it either.
Of course.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, I don't know if she went around and was like, this is how I'm going to twist the situation in my favor. I personally think it was probably just she heard I was left with, like, it was, and then I was put with the leftovers. You know, like, he said something wrong. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if she thought, oh, you know.
You think y'all leftovers.
Like, I don't think she was going on like, now I can like ruin his game.
Right.
Mhm.
So Tuesday morning was just Tuesday morning and this morning are just all of Heisem telling the same people the same things over and over. And in the midst of all of this, we had not only a 7-person alliance form, but we also had an 8-person alliance form. I want to cry. Why are there so many giant alliances?
It's strange. It feels strange. I mean, I love, like, I don't know if anyone else sees this, but someone on Twitter posts these really, like, good graphs of, like, the alliances where they circle everyone and, like, put the names on.
Oh,
you mean this one?
Oh,
you
yes,
mean this
please.
one?
Wait, what the fuck is fart shake? Okay, you know what? I don't want to know.
I don't want to know either. So big shout out to Dolphica as always, because they are slaying the alliance map game. Darling, I'm so sorry that you're having to scrap all of these as quickly as you are.
This is hurting my head.
We're gonna take a break from this for a little bit because I will bring this up again later.
Okay.
But so the main new alliances that we have are the what Hamster Watch was calling the Savage 7 Silent Deadly Sins, which finally settled on the 7 Deadly Sins alliance, which is Sari, Felicia, Izzy, Jared, Jag, Blue, and Matt.
Please.
Which player is which sin?
No, what made me giggle is none of them could actually
decide.
name all 7.
None of them named all 7, so it's very entertaining. And then we also got yesterday the fake 8-person alliance called Legend 25.
Boo!
Which is, I think, maybe the stupidest alliance name of all time.
It sounds
Legend 25.
It
Legend
sounds
25.
like a fake like astronaut movie that you would see in some TV show.
Someone on Twitter said it sounded like a promo code for like Uber. Like use
If
code
you use
Legend 25 for
25% off.
literally. Or like
It sounds like the names I give. So I play a lot of The Sims 4 and I make Big Brother houses and I put them in clubs for the little alliances. It sounds like the names I give alliances when I'm like, this is going to last 2 days before someone jumps.
And so this alliance is 100% fake to the core of Sari, Izzy, and Felicia. But this alliance is Felicia, Matt, Sari, Mimi, Bowie Jane, Izzy, Red, and Cameron.
Okay. Can we stop putting Cameron in things, please?
Please.
Yeah. Let that man leave.
The only thing I want to put Cameron on is a plane home.
Is this the thanks to get for putting you bitches on?
No. Because apparently we need alliances and fake alliances and more alliances and all this time. Jag is in a
very
chicken
Survivor
suit.
coded.
At the end of the season, I want somebody to count out how many alliances there were this season.
Not me. Will not be me.
Is Jack still in that chicken suit?
Jag is still in the chicken suit. We're pretty sure it's because we're pretty sure the veto was in the Humiliverse, and so similar to Felicia's HOH punishment, Jag has a veto punishment of wearing a chicken suit.
He's going to be
which
voting
makes me
in that
think
chicken
it was
suit,
which makes me think it was the wire egg veto.
Where they have to like roll it. Yeah. right?
Where they have to like pass it through the wire and then drop it and then roll
Didn't
it.
one
That's
season
the
they
veto
did-
I'm thinking it is.
I
Didn't
can't
one season,
remember.
where like it was to save one of them from the like 3 people did it, and it was just like to save one of them from the block.
What season
Yeah,
was
it
that?
happened. It's happened several. It's become
Oh.
a mainstay.
Mhm.
Shows how much I
Um,
pay attention.
Clearly, yeah, it's become one of the more like consistent competitions that we've had.
The last person to win it was Kylan.
With Kylan, yeah. They didn't do it last season, did they?
No.
No.
I didn't miss it.
It was
Yeah.
just
So-
put the fingers through the wire,
Mhm.
pass along on it, da.
So, what do we think of all the alliances, friends?
The naming of the alliances this season has been, it's been poor. I think the one alliance that has my favorite name so far has been the Bye Bye Bitches,
Yeah.
It was so
which
simple.
you know they got pulled into production, and production was like, "Hey, can you use a different name?"
Well, Julie said it.
Well, no, it
live.
literally says "bye bye bitches" on the wall in one of the bedrooms. That's why they did it.
Oh,
Mhm.
And Julie said it live
Right.
too.
Yeah.
oh.
Bitch
Julie
is
said it
fine on
live.
CBS Live, so it's
Yeah.
okay.
Work, bitch.
The other alliance name I do like is the I don't know if it's still a fucking thing. The Brown Sugar Babies, which I thought
Oh, the
was
Brown
fun
Sugar Babe. I mean,
We haven't heard.
from them at all.
Yeah,
I mean, Sari and Felicia are on their Mimi hate campaign, which I'm just like, okay, cool, work. Like,
It would be fun for them to. It would be interesting for them to see this back and be like, oh, she, huh?
oh, she didn't do a single thing wrong. Noted. Like,
It'll be
they'll
definitely
look at
interesting
Bowie Jane and say, she didn't do a single thing, period.
Honestly, it is
That's-
so. I love the memes comparing Bowie Jane to Meg Griffin because she will literally just walk into a room and everyone will look at her like someone just fucking farted, like bad. Like they just like look at her and say nothing. All talk stops when she enters the room. It's like, oh, you poor thing. That's like me in high school. It's rough. It's rough to watch.
Right.
she hasn't done a single thing wrong other than be
Apart from
Australian
the-
and fabulous. Like, she hasn't done anything.
She hasn't
Period.
done anything.
Bowie Jane,
She hasn't-
Bowie Jane.
Bowie Jane.
Bowie Jane.
I'll have to shop the Klarna.
Not
That's the
this
shop at
again.
Klarna. And then
Not again.
I definitely want to. I would definitely. It'd be definitely fun. I would want to be on a fly on the wall when Sharif sees what Jared has been doing in this house.
Oh,
Do we just?
let's
Are we
do
ripping
it.
the Band-Aid off?
Let's
Is this a
get to it.
segue? Is this a segue?
So
Whee!
we have our first official showmance of the season, everyone.
Never have I
It's
ever been
so
more
bad.
disappointed.
This is. I think this is like one of in the top 5 of the worst showmances on Big Brother. Like I don't want to see them. I never wanted to see them. It's all the way bad. There's nothing good about this showman. Nothing. I think this is probably my worst. Like I would rather see Matt and Raven than I would rather see Blue and Jared, and that's saying a lot.
Wow.
I don't know why, but I thought you meant Matt from this season and Raven from that season.
Nah, I would rather see Matt and Raven. They were so. I would rather watch Cody and Jessica. And he's horrible. He's horrible. But I would rather see their showmans than watch this showmans.
Matt and Raven reminded me of one of my favorite lines from Big Brother of all time. What was your GPA in college? Dance.
That's Eris Envy coded, I'm not gonna lie.
It really is.
With her inverted kneecaps.
I forgot about her inverted kneecap.
No, her inverted kneecaps, baby.
Not the inverted knee. How does that work?
We don't
What?
even know.
It doesn't.
We don't even know.
It doesn't.
But
Wasn't
she had
shot like
Mensa.
6 times or some shit too.
See how we're talking about everything apart from Blue and Jared?
Because that's
We mentioned them.
we mentioned them.
Yeah.
Girl.
I mean,
that's
she was
all.
a Mensa. She was a Mensa, and her mom too.
I love that we are at the point in this season we would rather talk about Raven than this house. Like,
Raven?
that's when you know it's just wild.
And it's time to bring on special guest Reno.
I would
Raven,
scream.
If she
for
just like
that.
popped up behind me.
I would scream. That'd be great. Yeah, I mean, honestly, not a whole lot has been happening. The bulk of what we have going on right now is just Hisam going around talking to everyone. Hisam's currently talking to Felicia. They're resolving their issues. Hisam and Sari had a really long conversation. The gist of it being, Sari's like, outside of this house, I think you're probably a fantastic person. Just things didn't go the way I think either of us wanted it to go. And we did see Sari get emotional after that conversation.
Mhm.
And I love the juxtaposition on feeds with Sari in bed crying and then Izzy next to her just rambling about Izzying, as people have started calling it. Izzy is just Izzying.
Mhm.
And Sari is like trying to have this like self-reflective moment and Izzy's just Izzying.
Izzy and a tizzy.
Yeah.
Izzy in a tizzy. I do love that.
Very British.
That British.
It's giving Izzy's got the frizzies from Phineas and Ferb.
Oh my god.
It's only week 3.
It's only week 3.
But yeah, I'm not a big fan of Jared right now or ever again.
No.
No.
Like,
He doesn't like girls.
I don't get it.
No, he doesn't like girls who sleep on the first date, girls who have friends who are guys, girls who burp or fart.
He doesn't like girls because all of those
Period.
things girls do.
Like, she picked up on the red flags. So what? Like, right?
My only
Did
thing is, I hope that
She-
there's a confessional of her going, I'm only doing this to further my game or some shit.
I
And
really hope we see it.
I think
I hope
she
we
said
do.
that to like America, and she said that on like to the camera. Like she was like, "This is only for
like
the
she
game."
did the-
Like
She did the
Yeah,
little
like-
thing when she was in the hammock with him, like.
so,
Mm.
I don't believe she likes him. He doesn't like her. This is just all to further their game. But
He
I'm
doesn't like
like,
anybody. Sorry.
right? He doesn't like anybody if he doesn't like girls who.
But why clue her in that you're living with your fucking mum?
He's a moron.
What would you
He's a-
do if you had a relative in the house? What would you
Why
say?
would you ask that random question?
And then he goes, and then she goes like, well, why are you asking this?
Oh,
And he goes,
did that
well,
conversation actually happen?
Yes.
I thought it was
Yeah.
some Twitter user trying to like.
No, that's real.
That happened.
Yeah.
What would you
Did
do if
she-
you had a relative in the house? Well, while you ask it, I just wonder. Like that's the question we just wonder about.
Yeah, it's I just found the tweet. It's okay. So
That is not Teresa.
what would you do if you had a relative in the house? Like, would you tell somebody else or keep it a secret? Blue, I don't know. That's tough. Jared, Blue, what? Jared, well, so it's very much. He's like, it seems like he was about to tell her.
Ugh.
That-
Jared is her youngest, right?
Yep,
So all the good genes went to the other kids. Noted.
probably. Probably.
I mean, the mother and son now, but when she watches this season back, I don't know.
She'd be like, "Can I get like a
I-
DNA test?"
I need pre-jury. I need the last 3 people in pre-jury to be Hisam, Cameron, and Jared. That would be perfect.
Yes.
That is
Yeah.
best case scenario.
Yes.
Like, if Sari has to go on the block in order to get Jared out of the house, I'm fine with it.
So be it.
As
So
And I
be
think
it.
in the universe we are currently living in, if Sari and Jared were on the block come eviction, I think Jared goes.
I think
Yeah.
so too.
Yeah,
the question is, who's putting them up together?
right.
Jag. America.
America,
America.
Jag.
Okay.
America or Jag.
Yeah.
Now, when Blue does it, then what?
I would
I would stand her for 20
I would
hours.
stand. I
I
would
would-
stand.
I would stand
I
her for
would
24
stand.
hours. 24 hours. I'd be like, well, girl, you
I
did
feel
it,
like we'll have to,
girl.
like, backdoor Siri,
And then
though.
if she backdoored Cameron, I'd extend it to 48.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I honestly, this is a very strange sentence that's about to come out of my mouth. I could see Suri being a block star this season.
Mm.
I feel like people feel comfortable enough with her, and I feel like she is insulated well enough that I feel like she could end up on the block several times, and we could see her staying over people that, let's be honest, she should not be staying over. Like,
Should not be staying over.
Yes.
if she's on the block ever, they should take the shot. I don't know if they would.
I
I think everybody feels so comfortable with her that even though they know she's in the center of the epicenter of the house, they're like, but she's with me. So there's no point of me taking her out. She's cool with me. And she's the person that's going to get in trouble at the double. Like if they want to come for her, I can see them taking her out at double. I can see them taking her out at 5 or 6. But I don't see them taking her out anytime soon. Like, right. Because everybody's going to be like, because even if they put Suri next to Izzy has been the one going around in the tizzy, throwing everybody off, making everybody crazy. They go get rid of Izzy. If you put up Suri, what?
I was going to say, I think the only person Suri goes home against right now is Felicia.
I was about to say, the only person I can see her going home or having it being at least close is with Felicia.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure.
So when they're the final two, then what?
I would scream, cry, and throw up because it would mean another black woman winning Big Brother.
Mm-hmm.
But I would just like to add, anyone who takes Suri to a final 2 is
crazy.
Handing her the prize money.
Of course, because she gonna talk her way right to that money.
Yeah.
She gonna talk her way right to
Unless it's Felicia. I really do think
there's a Felicia. I think even if it's Felicia, Suri is going to out-talk Felicia. Felicia is going to be, sure, I'm the oldest, you have that story, people doubted me, I won my HOH, whatever she makes later on in this game, she'll have that. But Suri is going to come into that thing and say,
because she's never had that chance, and we've never been able to see Suri in a final 2 scenario.
Now Felicia can just laugh over her and no one will be able to hear it. That's what she could do.
True. But I think Suri will be like, I didn't came in this game as the 17th person in this house with a huge target on my back because everybody knew I was from Survivor. I shouldn't have been this far in this game. I shouldn't even been this close to this game. My son is in this house with me. Nobody found out unless somebody tells. And then if they do tell, that's even a bigger notch on her belt. Y'all knew I had a son in this house and I still made it to this end. She can have a story upon a story upon a story.
I fear we've missed good feeds whilst we've been live.
What's happening?
Okay, so Felicia and Heisem had a chat 1-to-1 in the HOH.
Yes.
I don't know the full conversation, but I'm just reading like these little tidbits of like quotes. Felicia goes, "Can I give you a hug? Are you ready for that?" Heisem goes, "No, I really don't want to be touched." And then after he left, Felicia was like, "You aren't going to," like to herself, she goes, "You aren't going to guilt me. I don't feel guilty for shit. I don't feel guilty about shit."
Also, why am I reading 6 minutes ago Izzy to Corey and Jared? Let me throw out something wild. What if we throw out Cam this week?
I know, I just read that.
Izzy, stop.
Stop.
God.
It's not going to happen.
I need to show you something.
God, help us. I
Do you want
can't
this
see that, darling.
It's flip-flops with flippers. It is this big with a house.
Oh my God.
Not this.
Not this.
Corey.
Oh, I just remembered. Sorry.
Why is
Corey's shutting it down?
Like, yeah.
Wait, so what's Corey doing?
Shutting it down immediately.
Well, that's really sad.
Down.
I don't know. It feels a little homophobic.
This.
JK.
I just don't understand. It's just too
Why?
much. It's too much.
Who is
Also,
the one that's making the most sense?
we need to talk about the Matt of it all because Matt he feels like he's playing the game now. He feels like he is a part of Big
Yay!
Brother, which is great, but he's not smart enough right now to actually realize what he's doing.
No.
So he is very excited because he feels he's infiltrated in the Sari, Felicia, and Izzy trio group. He's infiltrated and he knows what's going on.
Yay!
Good for you,
I love
Matt.
it.
I love that for you. But he does not realize the second they get a chance to take him out, they will.
Yeah.
Because he good for jury, but he ain't gonna be good for like the end game of it all for them.
They're gonna have to take him out in a double.
Yeah.
They can't let him sit on a block for 3 days. Like they're gonna have to.
No.
They're gonna have to snipe him in a double.
Because
And I'm
if he
gonna
has
be
time,
really. It's gonna be one of those scenarios where we're going into a double and we're like, oh my god, one of our faves wins HOH. What? Why are you not Matt? Like it's gonna be one of those scenarios where we're all just gonna be like, not Matt.
I'm gonna say I get why Matt. Like this is when you
I
take
get it
out
too,
Matt.
but we're all gonna be like, oh.
Because if you let Matt sit on the block for 3 days, he go guilt trip everybody into keeping him.
100%.
He go guilt them all, and I understand. I would do it.
Matt's
too.
dangerous.
He's
Matt's a
dangerous.
very dangerous player in the
He
best
is
possible
in
way.
the best possible way. Look here. And since I'm no longer playing games anymore, I could reveal this from my secret catalog. I guilt people on a regular basis. Yes, I'm old. Yes, I was blind. Yes, I'm black. Please don't vote for me. And it worked half of the time. And people would leave me alone because they thought I couldn't win anything. And I was old. And I was all of that stuff. Matt is using the disability that he has and is using it to his advantage. I can't hear anything, so I can't really understand. And I feel so alone in this house. Please take me under your wing and baby me and make me feel. And that is a strategy. And I would use it 100% of the time. I don't blame this man. That is what makes him so dangerous. He is so dangerous because he can just turn it on and be like, and he could cry on a dime. That boy cries more than I ain't seen any man in that house cry in my life. Matt is like,
I'm willing to bet he is the youngest brother because no one cries better than a younger brother, and I know that being the youngest.
The youngest brother. He is so dangerous, and I love that for him because I feel like it's going to take him far. Now, eventually, he's gonna have to do he's gonna have to win some things in order to better secure and make sure that he's solid with some people. And he is pretty solid. I think he's solid with Jag. He's solid with Sari. Loves him. Felicia loves him. Izzy just want to look at him. She lusted. She just want to look at him. And I think everybody feels good with Matt.
Right.
Oh
my god.
Here we go.
Hello.
It's the 17th house guest, Kev.
It's literally the 17th house guest.
But yeah, I feel like Matt is like, yeah, this is great. He's solid with people, but I feel like it's going to come to a point where folks feel like everybody's solid with Matt. All of us can't be solid with Matt, and if he wins, he gonna show his cards. So it's going to be interesting with him. But he is a dangerous player in this game.
You know what I kind of want to happen? I want Jared to win HOH so he fucks up his game and goes home the week after. So then he like fucks it up because he blows up his spot because he is working with like everybody. You know, I don't really want him to win HOH, but I think it could fuck up his game if he does, and then he goes.
I could see it.
Because who's he putting up? Who would he put up? I don't know who he.
Who are we talking about?
Red and Cameron. Red and Cameron.
Right.
Yeah, he will put up Red and Cameron. For sure.
Red, do we want to take a moment to talk about the candied walnut cake?
Please.
Yes.
Please.
That candy walnut cake. Come on now. That was great.
I would destroy that entire cake. It looked so good.
I don't like
I mean,
Wolverine,
You know
but it
what?
looks good.
I think
All
Red
I
might have
know is-
applied for the. Oh, sorry, Lana.
no, go ahead.
I was gonna say I think Red got confused when he was applying online because that man should have applied for the Great American Bake Off. Wait, is it Great American Bake Off or is it Great American Baking Show? I don't know what you call it over there.
It's baking show.
Baking
Baking Show. Great. He should have applied for the Great American Baking Show because he's not
Is
going to
that
win
a
Big
thing?
Brother.
All I know
Yeah,
is
it is.
Oh,
I love that he made the cake. I was interested in how the reasoning for making the cake was for Cameron's daughter's birthday. And I'm like,
Really cute.
that's so sweet. But Cameron doesn't even take care of his own daughter outside of the house. So why are we celebrating it inside of the house? We understand, Cameron, you want everybody to believe that you're the great big father, the big bad father, just the greatest dad in the world. But sir, your dirt has been aired, sir. You don't even take care of your daughter. So you trying to use her as a I'm a great dad angle. I'm not falling for it, sir. I could care less because you don't even take care of your daughter. Your sister and the baby mama has exposed you, sir. You don't even take care of her.
So that's
You
a
brought
short.
her. Oh,
That's a short.
Clock that tea.
I'm just saying.
I didn't know anything about that shit. So when you
Oh,
I
Oh,
didn't know
baby.
anything about that either.
baby,
It's
when
not
I saw
happening.
that, when I saw that, I was like, oh, we're doing a celebration for what? Not when you don't even
on
take care.
Cameron's daughter's birthday, I can believe that they dragged him through the mud like this.
And should, because the man don't take care of her. Like literally said, he went and grabbed her up from the house to do the intro, and then took her. Like she doesn't live with him. Like they literally had to go pick her up, bring her over so they can do his intro, and then she went back to her mom's house. Like,
God.
no, sir, no, sir,
Oh my God.
absolutely not. You,
Oh, and then do we want to?
I did not know any of this. This is.
I'll
This
say
is
he has fooled me
the
one
tea's
too many times.
She's exceptionally good today.
Baby, he has fooled me one too many times for me to play the radio with this man. Because the second thing, when he was on his Facebook talking about how people went and waving Confederate flags and da 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 da, and how he went on this whole tirade about people waving Confederate flags and how he doesn't believe in that and da 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 da. Then to get into this house and start talking some real life nonsense and foolishness like the good old boy that you are, absolutely not, sir. You will not be fooling me, and I will not hold back any punches when it comes to you on this here podcast. I don't care if we ever get CBS Big Brother to get us into their porthole. I will not hold back with Cameron. He is trash, honey. Period.
I love you.
No.
I was gonna say while we're exposing, do we want to expose Jared's on again, off again girlfriend?
Oh, we can talk about her too, Miss N-word, this, N-word that, N-word this, N-word that. And Jared, you allowing it? This is your girl we talking about? This is the girl we was talking about who we just like, oh, I let her say it. Oh, I let her, because we had these conversations. Absolutely not, sir. When you come out this house, you will be dragged right along with your girl. Period. Absolutely not. The tweets have been coming up, and then she quickly went private after everybody saw that all her tweets, N-word this, N-word that, N-word this, N-word. Absolutely not, girlfriend. You, Jared, Cameron, Luke, trash.
And now we know why he didn't give a shit about it.
That's why he didn't and cried about Luke. I cried about when he left. No, absolutely not, sir. Jared will get all the strays when he get out of that house. Poop, 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 shots will be fired. Just saying.
Hi, Cav. Nice to see ya.
This is my dinosaur.
And the library is closed.
Look at it.
Thank you.
And now it's green. And now it's blue. It's like so cute and fun. Oh, and I think now it's changing colors. Look at that. Now it's purple. It's jam colors. Yeah.
Pretty. Oh my lord.
It was red for a split second, just like Kim.
I thought it
And
was gonna be
another
red.
thing.
Look,
No.
I thought it was gonna be red. I was like ready to be on Red's hate train, but it ain't red at all.
And honestly, the only thing is that his girlfriend is like kind of significantly younger than him. But like honestly,
I'm like, but we don't know the area they live in. Maybe that was the only one. That's I don't know.
work Allie Mae. That's all I have to say. I think that's her name.
That's her name.
Allie Mae.
You do,
Work Allie Mae.
you do what you do. That's their
That's
business.
gotta be
I don't
the
care
most
about that.
like Tennessee name I've ever heard.
But baby, yeah, I thought it was
I
gonna
just
be red
came in
this
here to
season.
talk about Matt and Izzy.
Go ahead, talk
I
about that.
just came in here to talk
Please
about
do.
my favorite showmance that has ever happened on any reality show I've ever watched.
We talked about this Monday. We talked about
I
this
know
Monday
I was there for
too.
that, but I wanted to just come back.
If you
and talk
please
about
continue,
it.
because you know I love that. You know I
It's
love
just
that
like, they're just
conversation.
so fun. Like they're
It's
just
funny.
living their life.
I'm
You know,
sorry,
that's
I
really
didn't.
about it.
I didn't
I
really
just
mean to
happened
go
to come
off
in at the best time.
We needed that though, Lana. Thank you so much.
Thank you for
You're welcome.
giving
I
us-
just the tea. You know what? I said I love the tea and I love to get the tea and get the tea, baby. I had to share this tea. Period.
Well,
her.
thank you, Brooke, for more tea.
Mhm. I know it is.
Okay.
It is. It is pretty
Isn't his
normal.
girlfriend younger than me? I think
She's 21.
She's 21.
She's younger than me.
But
She's my age.
And he's what, 35?
hmm
Okay.
I mean, but in the grand
Okay,
scheme
but-
of things,
Yeah.
is that
I
when
was
we
gonna
turn
say-
18, when we turn 18, it's like we don't look at it like, oh, he's 30. Sometimes it's like 28, 30. That's not for some people.
I was gonna say, my mother and my stepdad are 10 years apart, and let's be honest, if they were both men and gay, we wouldn't have an issue.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, my parents are 18 years apart, and they're very heavily divorced with a lot of so like.
Well,
So yeah, I've just got some wrestling news about someone who died.
no.
We'll talk about it after.
Yeah.
My parents are 9 years apart, and my dad didn't come to the custody battle, so that's a different.
Great. Lovely, darling. My mom and my stepdad are 10 years apart, and I've never met my biological father.
Welcome to
You know what?
welcome
So let's
to Big Brother Family
the
Trauma
trauma.
podcast.
The Cup
Literally.
Trauma podcast.
Welcome
My
to the Trauma
parents were-
Podcast, spurred by Big Brother.
My parents were the same.
So do we want to go over
age.
the alliance map again? Do we want to go over the legendary 7? Do we want to like?
I cannot look at that shit again because I will have a brain aneurysm.
I don't know if I was here for that, but like, did y'all see when the legendary 7 was formed?
We talked about it.
We
Okay,
talked.
cute. You're welcome, Logan, for catching you up on that.
Thank you.
My brain keeps going to fucking fart shake. What is that?
An
It's
alliance
gonna be
between Red,
interesting.
Matt, and Cameron, apparently.
Why is it called?
I don't know. I don't want to know.
I don't know. This is going to be the craziest thing. I am going, and I wasn't in here when y'all were talking about sitting on a live. We can definitely go live for pressure cooker. I will weep
Yeah.
you all because I don't sleep. So
I have plenty of caffeine already stocked for pressure cooker. So we have a
should
recording
probably
that
do
night,
that.
and I guess we're going live after pressure cooker.
Hytham literally lost all of his alliances.
Yep.
my
Oh, yeah.
God.
Because that's Friday, right?
Thursday into Friday.
Thursday.
Okay.
Oh, I got
Tomorrow.
the best.
That's tomorrow.
I got the
Wait,
best
no, I
live
can't do
feeds
the
photo.
I think you mentioned this. I cannot do the Friday podcast. That's what it
No,
was.
you're fine, darling. Don't worry about it.
I got the best live feeds photo, and I feel like I have to share it with everyone.
Oh, hold on. Let me go full for you then. Oh yeah.
Just like
Just Hytham.
Hytham staring up,
Snow White
contemplating
era.
life choices.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's jump back here for as long as we want to, because I don't think we're going to be able to.
As
for
long
very
as I
long.
wanted to. This is that was as long as I wanted to. Thank you.
The only thing I will say is the Legend 25 Alliance is not on here. This is updated as of yesterday. Dolphic, I don't believe, has made a new one. I haven't seen it. More power to you, darling. I don't know how you're keeping up. Can we pay for their paper? Can we do that? Because I feel like that would be necessary.
Can we pay for the markers? Like,
Honestly,
Okay, but who do we
these are my
think is
favorite
gonna
ones
be-
though because it's very colorful. What were we saying?
Who do we think is going to be like overall? Who are we seeing? Like, let's say top 5.
Oh, I like that question.
Mhm.
Because I'd say it's still too early to say who's a winner. But let's say, like, who are our top 5 right now? Eris, are you chewing on a yogurt end? On, like, the plastic part of a yogurt?
Anyway,
let Eris be in their go era.
I'm gonna say,
You're
or go
muted.
ahead, Lana.
I don't know. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say my top 5. I think is going to be what I want to see. This is what I want to see. I want to see Sari Felicia. Matt. America and Mimi.
Felicia's not in it.
What do you mean?
It's about top 5 of the
Are we
show.
talking
This is
about top 5
this is-
overall? I thought we were talking about pressure cooker. My bad.
No, this is my top 5 overall, Lewis. You might want to pay
Yeah.
attention.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Overall, fucking hell. Siri,
Sure.
Felicia. I would like someone who's not there with Sari. Someone like in America who, a bit realistically, it's not going to be that. I do want Corey to do well, but I don't see it happening. And someone like an Izzy, I guess.
I would like to see Corey, Sari, Felicia, Mimi, and Mac.
For me, all y'all are sleeping on Izzy. I think
I
that
want
was-
Izzy going to the double. I want Izzy out in the double.
Me too.
I think Izzy's gonna make it far. I really do.
I agree.
A
Like,
double is far.
I'm talking about like not who we want in the top 5, but who do we think is going to be top 5?
And I think Izzy
goes.
I think Izzy goes out in the double because she's
For
going
me-
to get on Sari. She's going to get on Sari nerves.
I think it's gonna be Izzy, Sari. I don't see America making it too much farther, really. I could see Blue making it farther.
Okay.
Felicia and Matt.
Esme.
So the people I would want to see would be somebody like Felicia, Sari. I think America, Mimi, and Corey could be a fun top 5. Like, it would be like the top 5 I would want to see, but I think a more realistic top 5 would be something like Sari, Felicia, maybe Izzy, Matt, and I can see somebody like America or not America, Corey or Blue being brought there as someone that's easier to beat, like that's easier to take out.
So I've not watched enough Big Brother to give you a realistic take. This is just what I'm thinking off my vibes and what the universe is telling me.
Okay.
Sari, Felicia, Matt, Jag, America.
Okay.
Okay.
Interesting.
You know what? I will put Jag in place of Mimi, actually, because I don't know if she go actually make it.
Okay. Party.
I'd potentially swap America for Corey in my 5 as well. It's switching up on those.
Okay.
Or maybe, Bowie Jane could float along well enough.
I was gonna say maybe Bowie, but
Because no one would think to nominate her because they don't remember she's actually there.
if
Well,
Bowie
that's how I feel about Mimi.
if Bowie Jane goes at any point soon, it's gonna be accidental.
It's gonna be
No,
like
they're
she
gonna-
was put up as a pawn, and then like
Absolutely.
something happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
Well, do we have anything else we want to talk about today, Fran? I
Um,
think we covered most of it.
If we could put a number to it, how long until everyone in the house knows about the mother-son duo? Because it's
I
not.
give it
It's
a
not.
week. I give it a week.
I'll say 2 weeks for Jared just go say something and Blue go tell
They
everybody.
almost found out.
So Jared
You know,
almost
it's gonna
told
be
about
her.
it.
week 5.
We talked about it.
Oh, so that is
Yeah.
2 weeks from now, actually. So yeah, I agree with Lana. About 2 weeks from now, I'm reckoning around the week 5 mark.
Yep.
And when we get to Jerry, it's just gonna come out, and then people are gonna be like, "Meh, it's done nothing to the game so far."
Yeah.
Although,
They go
honestly,
kick. They go kick out one of them. They kick out Jared, and then they were like, "Okay, well now she don't have a son in here anymore, so
Yeah.
it is what it is."
I really would love to see Jared on the block if Sri was head of household just for a laugh.
don't think
I know
that
she
would
will, but it would be
happen,
so
no.
fucking funny. Imagine your own mother getting you out of
Right.
Survivor,
Right.
not Survivor, Big Brother.
Let's very quickly. Who do we want to win? Who do we want to win Pressure Cooker? Very
Want
quickly.
versus think. Want someone like Sari. Think America.
I want America to win. I want America to win.
I mean,
and
I also
think
want
she's gonna
America.
win.
I also want America to win. I just would love to have like a Sari HOH.
I don't want Suri to win HOH yet because I don't
Not yet.
think. I think she's in a really good position, and I think because so many people trust and like her, it could fuck up her game. I would want somebody like Nicole to win, but I think America.
I
But
also
I-
think America.
I think I'm gonna say I want Bowie. I think that would be fun. I have
That would be
no clue what would
interesting.
happen, and I would love to see it.
I don't
I
even think
think
she knows what she would do.
no, I don't think she does either. I think the person that stands the best chance of winning Pressure Cooker is America.
But I'm not counting out Corey either.
I'm not either, but
I don't
I'm
think
gonna
he
say
needs to, but I
No.
think
I think Corey would do it on the basis of,
it's
Pressure
pressure
cooker.
cooker.
it's
Exactly.
Pressure Cooker. Yeah,
That's why I think him and America would try to win it because the significance of pressure cooker and them being super fans. We're like, oh, it's pressure cooker. I want to win it just so I can say I won pressure cooker. That's like people wanting to win OTEV just so they can say they won OTEV. So I think America and Corey would probably be who I think would try their hardest to win. I also think Matt will try to win because Matt just really wants to win. But I hope Matt just falls asleep and just does something Matt like and
what's
Okay.
going on with America Corey anyway?
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
What's Pressure Cooker?
Oh yeah, we
So
got
I
somebody
forget
who's
that you
never
are.
watched
I forget that you
it.
are a brand newbie. So Pressure Cooker
Pressure
is
I'm
Well,
assuming
first-
it's the Snatch Game. It's the Snatch Game.
basically.
Okay.
But first. Oh wait, I have to explain it first, and then I'll ask the question. So Pressure Cooker
Right.
is one of the most iconic HOH comps that happened in BB6. It has only happened in BB6.
Once.
So it's only happened once. Basically, the competition is hold your finger on a button for as long as you can. That's it.
In a box. In a box.
In a box.
You
Yeah.
cannot go to the
Everybody just
bathroom.
puts their finger in this button on this button.
They all
Yeah.
have a different
All-
button, but
they all
yes.
have their
Oh,
own
okay.
buttons. And you can't go to the bathroom. You can't fall asleep. You can't remove your hand from this button at all.
I don't know.
You just
Oh
have to
hell no! I
stand
would
there.
lose that immediately.
And
Like,
when
no.
it happened in BB6, it went on for 14 hours.
And
Mhm.
it especially is very well known because it was after somebody named K-Star was voted back into the game by the fans, who was a big fan favorite, was pre-jury. It came down to him, and I cannot remember her name.
Jennifer is her name.
Jennifer.
Jennifer. He
Look
made a
to it.
deal with Jennifer to keep him in the game. He let go, and then she backdoored him, and he went
The
out.
same week, and he went home again.
The
He did a
same week.
revolving door.
Allegedly revolving door, yeah.
Yeah.
That
And
was-
how do
So-
you know that it's like happening? Did they tell us that it's
They
happening?
told us.
Yes, they told us it's happening.
Julie
Hype
told
up.
us Julie told us last Thursday during the episode.
And always throughout the whole thing, they give temptation prizes to get people to release their buttons. So they're going to be things that they are tempted with to release the buttons.
There was
And
boxes in the
so
center that each had a prize.
it's boxes
right?
in the center, right? It's because of the prize. Sometimes it's money, and sometimes
give
it's
them
trips.
Netflix. Give them Netflix
Right.
again.
In season 6, that's what was the prize. Netflix, and I'm like, yeah, you can't do that now.
Okay,
Nobody
no,
cares.
I would.
You
But that
would-
was back when Netflix was like a
brand new.
video rental
Right, brand new,
service
like,
and
video
not
rental,
the streaming
exactly.
service.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
So
When you get
now
them,
you
you
couldn't
can
give
put them in your
Netflix to the
mailbox.
prize. Netflix will have to give $5,000 for folks to say, okay, I'll
Or
get off the button.
something, yeah.
Or
It's going to
something.
be
But
$5,000.
I'm interested in to see what the prizes and the temptations are going to be, because I feel like it will get probably a never have not.
I think a couple of them boxes are going to have some sort of creature in it.
Oh,
It's a
because it is
scary
scary
verse.
verse.
It's the scary
Mhm.
verse, yeah.
You
Yeah,
end up opening
yeah.
up and it's a spider that jumps on their face.
It might be
Bitch,
because
you do
they
that to
did
me, I'll
mention the
cry.
scary verse twist, though. It could be some scary verse punishments as well as some prizes.
Or I don't know, the box itself is scary, and then it just goes pitch dark, and you cannot see who's still in.
I would love
I
if it
was
was
thi-
a black,
I was
a
thinking
black
that because
box.
pitch black, that was another competition, the black box. So we could be pressure cooker / black box, where it's just pitch
I
black
would
dark.
love that.
I would live for that, even though it would suck. Well, we'll still get night vision in the.
Yeah, we would still get night
We
vision
would get
cams,
night
so it'd be
vision
fine,
cameras,
so.
so it'd be fine for us
Yeah.
to see it. But it would be interesting. I would
Yeah.
probably like, for me, I would take the first temptation when it comes to
Same.
pressure cooker, because I'm not staying in this box for 14 hours. I'm not doing that.
I fall asleep
And-
so easily. It'd be over for
And
me.
to hold a button all that time, absolutely not. My fingers falling asleep, cramping. No, thank you.
Mhm.
Give me the first temptation. I'll take it. Whatever it is, I'm
Yeah.
good.
So with that knowledge, Kev, who do you want to win pressure cooker?
Who do I want to win and who do I think is going to win are two completely
Yes.
different
Yes.
scenarios. I mean, obviously he's not going to be doing it, but like, if Heisman was there, I think Heisman would have won it. Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, I think very much so. But who do I want to win? Like, who do I want to win HOH? I think, like, I think I'd want. Who do I like the most so far? I like all of them really just like equally. I guess.
Sure.
Really, you like Jared the same amount as
Felissa Part 2. No, I'm kidding.
That's not possible. We've
I'm gonna
given
say-
you this much time to
I'm
think
thinking
about this question.
Siri.
Three.
Three.
Okay, Siri. Yes, Siri.
I
And then I think Jared would be the one that I think would win it.
Okay.
Like I
He's
think
determined.
that like he has like he seems like somebody who would have that like endurance like thing about him.
I wouldn't be too surprised if Izzy went on to win.
I wouldn't.
I see that.
By that either.
Well,
Well, Julie.
The question is,
I just wrote anus.
the question with Izzy is, would somebody get Izzy too expressive and they would let go of the button?
Probably.
probably. That would happen
So.
to me.
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh, I'd be like, yeah, and then I'd be like, oh, I let go of my button because I started clapping.
Well. Yeah. Well, we will find out on Thursday.
Happy Thursday,
We're gonna say
everyone.
definitively we will be live in some
Or
capacity
Friday.
on Thursday. Tomorrow. That's tomorrow.
I
So
was about to ask Thursday tomorrow or Thursday next week.
Thursday tomorrow. Yeah, so we will be live. If Pressure Cooker is on feeds, we will be live watching Pressure Cooker with all of you. We won't have it airing, but we will be watching it and y'all will see our reactions. So probably not gonna be the most interesting stream ever, but we'll be doing it.
When pressure cooker lasts 5 minutes, then what?
Then we're live for 7 minutes. So
I want to see who
um,
wins the cash prize.
yeah. So to know for sure when we're going live about Pressure Cooker tomorrow, make sure to follow us on Twitter @TheCupPod and follow us on Instagram and TikTok as well for all of our funny moments because we are some funny bitches. You could also just subscribe here because you'll get notifications, hit that bell to know when we're going live on this beautiful platform that is YouTube, and or listening to it after the fact on our beautiful audio platforms of choice. As always, our regular streaming schedule is Mondays at 6 Eastern, Wednesdays at 3 Eastern, Friday at 6 Eastern. So we will be live Friday at 6 Eastern to talk about the aftermath of Pressure Cooker. Noms may have happened or will about to be happening as we are live. So that will be happening. And make sure to follow all of us as well on social media because we're fun and quirky. And most of us are talking about drag or Big Brother in some capacity. So while you're down there following and doing all the things, get your merch as well. Link in the description below. Cup mug. Cup mug. Cup mug. And cheers.
Cheers me with this dinosaur because I forgot to bring a thing.
You stupid
Goodbye
fucking
now.
dinosaur.
Excuse me?
Goodbye.
Excuse me?
Goodbye. Bye-bye now.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.